You walked in slow like the room was yours, boot heels quiet on the floor. Didn't say much, didn't have to prove, the kind of man that ain't afraid to move. Your eyes held steady across the bar like you'd already measured who we are. Most men blink when the moment gets close. You didn't blink the first time we spoke.
You stood your ground like the land was yours, hands folded, calm but ready for war. The kind of quiet that carries weight, like thunder waiting behind the gate. I've seen storms in 100 towns, seen proud hearts break and strong men drown. But something in you held steady and clear, like you'd been standing your whole life right here.
Most folks talk just to hear their sound. Most folks fold when the truth comes around. But something in the air that night said neither one of us scares easy. We didn't shake hands, didn't make a scene, just two heart throws where the dust had been. Two kinds of fire in the same cold air, both standing like we belong right there. No promises made, no lines to defend, just a quiet knowing of where we've been. Some meetings fade like smoke in the wind, but that night started something that don't.
Crossed 1,000 county lines, left more towns than I left behind. But the look in your eyes held steady and true, like the road had been waiting to bring me to you.
I watched strong men come and go, talk big words they don't even know. There's something about the way you stood, said you understood hard ground like I should. You don't scare easy,
neither do you.
You carry your past
like something earned,
not something you lose.
Most roads divide,
some roads align.
Sometimes the moment
just two hard roads where the dust had been. Two kinds of fire in the same cold air, both standing like we belong right there. No promises made, no lines to defend, just a quiet knowing of where we've been. Some meetings fade like smoke in the wind, but that night started something that don't end.
you'd been standing your ground too long.
Most men talk just to fill the air.
You just sat there like you didn't care.
I've seen your kind in 100 towns.
Boot heels, quiet eyes looking around.
But something in the way you stayed
said you weren't built to walk away. You watched me close like you knew the game,
like you'd already weighed my name.
Most folks flinch when the room goes still.
You held the silence like iron will.
I've crossed the roads that would break most men,
left behind more just than friends.
But something in the way you stood
said you understood hard ground good.
You don't scare easy,
You don't scare easy.
neither do you.
Most folks bend,
But some push through. We don't raise our voices loud, don't need thunder to draw a crowd.
some fires burn when no one sees, and some storms walking quietly.
You don't scare easy, neither do I.
That's the kind that won't back down or hide.
Two hard roads where the dust runs deep.
Some kinds of strength gon' come cheap.
I've watched towns fade in rearview glass.
Heard too many promises pass.
But something in your steady eyes
Said truth don't scare you, truth don't lie.
I've heard men talk like they own a night,
Seeing them fade in the morning light.
but something in your quiet stare
Said you'd still be standing there.
you carry scorn.
So do you.
You carry scars like something earned, not something you lose.
Most roads bleed.
Some roads stay. We don't raise our voices loud,
Don't need thunder to draw a crowd.
some fires burn when no one sees.
There's some storms walking quietly.
You don't scare easy, neither do I.
That's the kind that won't back down or how.
Two hard roads where the dust runs deep.
Some kinds of strength
stand your ground like the line was drawn.
Like you were born where the storms roll on.
Most men bend when the wind cuts deep,
but you hold steady, you don't retreat.
I've seen that look in a broken town.
And folks who carry their whole world around.
It ain't pride and it ain't appeal.
It's the weight of a heart made out of steel.
You walk the room like you know the score.
Like you've seen trouble a time or more.
Most folks talk just to make it through,
but silence seems to sit right with you.
I've seen that fire in tired eyes.
And folks who don't buy easy lies.
Some folks bend when the line gets real.
Some folks stand on the strength they feel.
You carry storms,
so do you.
You carry scars,
like proof you push through.
Most folks fold,
but some reveal.
Maybe we're cut from the same kind of steel.
Hard when it bends,
but it never will kneel.
Some
fires fade and some stay real. Maybe we're cut from the same kind of steel.
two hard roads that refuse to yield.
Two steady hands on a stubborn wheel.
Some hearts run and some hearts feel.
Maybe we're cut from the same kind of steel. I've known men who would talk all night,
but fade away when it came to fight.
But something in your steady way
says you're the kind who's here to stay.
I watch storms break 100 doors.
Watch proud men fall to smaller worlds.
Something in the way you stand
says you won't break when the storm hits man.
You don't stare easy,
neither do you. You hold the line
like the strong ones do.
Some hearts rust,
some hearts heal. Maybe we're cut from the same kind of steel.
hard when it bends,
But it never will kneel.
some
Fires fade and some stay real. Maybe we're cut from the same kind of steel.
you stand your ground like the line was drawn.
You stand your ground like the line was drawn.
You stand your ground.
Dust on the road and the sky turning red. A long way ahead and a long way behind. Two sets of thoughts running through the same night. Neither one say what's crossing the mind.
The wheels keep turning, the miles roll slow. The wind through the glass saying things we don't.
Some roads are quiet for reasons we know.
Some truths sit heavy,
but never get spoke. You look out the window, watching the light, where the day fades out and the dark rolls in behind. Half a mile of silence, riding side by side, two steady hearts with nothing left to hide.
no need for words
When the road runs along,
some kinds of quiet
means something strong. Half a mile of silence under open skies,
storm in the distance,
and fire in the eyes.
something spoken would change the line.
So we let the quiet hold the time. Hand on the wheel and the radio low,
Old worn out songs from a town long gone.
some roads divide and some roads don't.
Some roads keep pulling two lives along.
The glance in the mirror, then back to the night.
Like testing the ground where the light might bend.
Some kinds of trust roll slow and quiet,
Like something stronger than words can mend.
we don't talk about it,
Don't need to explain.
some bonds are forged
Where the pressure remains.
you hold your ground,
I hold mine.
somewhere between
Those lines align.
half a mile of silence, riding side by side, two steady hearts with nothing left to hide.
No need for words,
When the road runs long,
some kinds of quiet
means something strong. Half a mile of silence under open skies,
storm in the distance.
and fire in the eyes.
Something spoken would change the line.
So we let the quiet hold the time. Some roads break when the weather turns, some hearts wake till the whole thing burns. Some folks run when the night gets wide, so stay still when it's time to decide. I've seen dust make a whole town fade, see straight lines start to come undone. But there's a look that don't ever lie, where someone means what they stand beside. No big words, no grand design, but just a steady hand when the line gets tight. If you ride where I ride, we don't turn back. If you stand where I stand, we hold that track. When the wind cuts hard and the road runs dry, you don't leave, you ride.
like a passing sign, and promises lost before daylight comes. But some things stay when the miles get mean, like a quiet truth in what someone does.
No need to dress it in silver words, no need to say what the whole sky knows. Some trust grows slow like a fence line built, board by board where the hard wind blows.
No smoke trails, no hollow light, just the kind of bond that survives the night. If you ride where I ride, we don't turn back. If you stand where I stand, we hold that track. When the wind cuts hard and the road runs dry, you don't leave, you ride where I ride. If the world leaves in, the weight gets high. If the dark rolls down on the county line, some bonds talk and some prove true. I'll hold my ground if I'm riding with you.
A spoken plain, not every loyalty wears a name. Some things are known by the way they stay through the long black miles and the weather change.
Not every fire has to climb, some burn low and last through time. That kind of strength don't shout out loud,
it shows up when it still counts.
turn back. If you stand where I stand, we hold that track. When the wind cuts hard and the road runs dry,
you don't leave,
you rubber ride. If the world leaves in and the weight gets high, if the dark rolls down on the county line, some bonds talk and some prove true. I'll hold my ground if I'm riding with you.
I've seen towns turn cold overnight when whispers start running like fire. Some folks draw their lines in the dirt, just waiting for someone to cross.
I've seen doors close without a sound, seen old friends suddenly disappear. But storms like this come and go, and the truths don't bend for fear.
I've heard talk rolling through these streets
like thunder before the rain.
Some people need someone to blame
when the ground beneath them shakes.
But I've walked roads where dust gets mean, where standing tall costs more than pride.
And if the world draw the line tonight, I know which side I'll ride.
Some folks talk,
some folks talk,
some folks run,
some folks hide,
some folks hide. When the trouble comes, they can draw their lines in the dust tonight.
Let the whole world watch where we stand.
Some roads break when the pressure climbs,
some hold steady like a stubborn hand.
If the wind blows hard and the sky turns black, if the talk runs wild through this town again, let them draw every line they want. We'll still be standing where we stand. I don't scare easy, you know that well.
You need to do you from what I see.
Some fights start long before the storm,
just waiting for the spark to breathe.
Well, Well, the night gets loud when the rumors grow,
and the weak start looking for ground to take.
but the kind of bond that rides this road ain't the kind a crowd can bring.
Let them talk,
Let them stare.
truth stands tall.
When the brave stay there, some storms pass, some storms reveal who stands strong and runs for the hill. They can draw their lines in the dust tonight.
Let the whole world watch where we stand.
Some roads break when the pressure flies.
Some hold steady like a stubborn hand.
If no wind blows hard and the sky turns black, if the talk runs a while to this town again, let them draw every line they want. We'll still be standing where we They shut the door like we never belonged, like the whole world turned overnight.
Same old streets, but a different ground.
When the sirens don't feel right,
I've seen this kind of turning before, where the truth gets buried alive.
but I don't fold when the pressure climbs.
And I don't break just to survive.
I heard the talk when the sun went down.
Heard our names in a different tone.
Funny how fast a line gets drawn when you're no longer standing alone. I've walked through worse than a town gone cold.
I've stood where the ground gave way,
But I don't turn when the heat comes in, and I ain't built to walk away. Let them stare,
let them stare,
let them talk,
let them push,
let them walk.
let them walk.
Some lines break,
Some lines stay,
some stand strong when the rest give way. If it all comes down tonight, if the ground falls out beneath our feet, if the whole world turns its back and leaves us standing in the heat,
I ain't walking away from this.
I ain't leaving when the sky turns gray.
Some things burn and fade to dust,
But this right here ain't walking away. There's a cost when you stand this alive,
and I knew that from the start.
but I've never been the kind to run from the weight of a steady heart.
Yeah, the night gets loud when the truth hits hard.
And the weak start changing sides.
But I've seen what holds and what
what stands the tide.
Not every fight shows on the ski.
Not every scar cuts deep within.
You find out fast
When the line gets thin, who stands their ground and who
gives in.
if it all comes down tonight, if the ground falls out beneath our feet, if the whole world turns its back, it leaves us standing in the heat.
I ain't walking away from this.
I ain't leaving when the sky turns red.
Some things burn and fade to dust,
But this right here ain't walking away. No goodbye hanging in the air. No last words left to say. Some doors close without a sound. Some roads don't ask you to stay.
I saw it coming in their eyes before the silence filled the room. But I've never been the kind to wait for someone else to choose.
A pack light didn't need much, just the things that still hold true. Some towns shrink when the truth walks in. Some just show you what they are.
I've left places in the rearview glass for less than what we've seen tonight.
But this one don't feel like running, feels like stepping into right. No turning back,
No second guess.
some roads close,
Some roads stretch.
you don't look back.
When it's done,
You just drive till the line is gone. We ain't leaving like we lost this fight. We ain't running from the things we said. Some roads end where the truth stands still. Some begin where the past runs dead. We're just leaving on our terms tonight. Let the dust fall where it may. Some towns hold you till they don't. Then you drive and don't explain. There's a way when the night gets long, but it don't mean you're alone. Some bonds don't break under pressure. They just show what they've been all along.
headlights cut through a quiet road like a line no one can erase. You find out what's worth keeping when you leave a place behind.
No regret,
No disguise.
truth don't bend. drive and don't explain. There's a silence in the miles at night that don't feel like being alone. Just the hum of wheels and a steady line and the weight of what we've known. I've outrun more than I ever said, left pieces I don't go back to find. Some things don't fade with distance, they just ride along inside. Driven roads that don't have names, where the dark don't give you a sign. You just keep your hands on the wheel and your thoughts between the lines. There's a past that don't ask permission, it just shows up when it wants. But I've learned not everything behind you is something you gotta outrun. We don't talk,
not too much,
but it's there,
that kind of trust.
Not every truth needs a name, some just live between the miles. Between the miles and the quiet lines, between the things we say and don't, there's a space where the truth sits still and you feel it even if you won't. Between the road and the breaking dawn, between the past and what will be, some things don't need to be spoken, they just are. Between you and me, I don't give much of myself away,
not the parts that cost too much,
but something in the way this feels
ain't something I can brush off.
I don't ask what don't need asking,
and I don't push what don't bend,
but I know when something's real
without needing to pretend.
No big words,
no demand,
no promises,
just where we stand.
Some things grow without a sound, some get found without being found. Between the miles and the quiet lines, between the things we say and don't, there's a space where the truth sits still and you feel it even if you won't. Between the road and the breaking dawn, between the past and what will be, some things don't need to be spoken, they just are. Between you and me. There's a silence in the miles at night. just past the line.
Headlights sitting where they shouldn't be.
Some things follow when you leave them behind.
Some don't let you just walk free.
I knew this road wasn't done with us.
Not the kind that just fades away.
Some choices echo longer than miles.
Some don't care what you try to escape.
I clocked at 2 when the road went dark.
That same set keeping steady pace.
I've seen that kind of quiet before.
Ain't curiosity on their face.
There's a moment where you slow it down,
or you push it past the line.
but I don't run and I don't look back.
When I've already made my mind.
We knew this might come
Sooner
or later.
some roads test
What you choose when the past.
starts getting closer.
Don't turn around, don't slow it down. Don't give the night a place to stay.
Some things chase, but they don't define the road you're driving anyway.
Don't turn around, just hold that line.
Let the distance do its part.
Some things follow in the review blast, but they don't get to steal your heart. I faced worse than a shadow trail.
And I stood where the ground gave way.
Fear don't sit in the driver's seat.
Not the way I'm built to stay.
I don't chase what's already gone.
And I don't get when it circles back.
Some things end when you leave them there.
Some you face and don't react.
Let it follow,
Let it fade,
let it come.
let it break.
We don't stop,
We don't stay.
we keep driving either way. Don't turn around, don't slow it down. Don't give a night a place to stay.
Some things chase, but they don't define the road you're driving anyway.
Don't turn around, just hold that line. Let the distance do its part. Some things follow in the review blast, but they don't get to steer your steer your holding slow under that broken light. Didn't need to say a word.
You can feel when something ain't right before anything is heard.
There's a look people don't try to hide when they already chose a side.
And the air goes still in a place like that.
When you're not supposed to arrive. I saw it first in the glass door frame.
A truck sitting off to the side.
Same dust line, same quiet stance. Didn't even try to hide. I've seen that kind before in towns like this,
where a man don't need to speak,
just standing there says everything
about who sent him and what he means.
We don't move, we don't rush, we don't fold under pressure like this. Some things said without a sound, some lines drawn, just standing ground. He ain't close enough to touch, but he's close enough to feel, like a weight sitting on your chest, like a truth that don't conceal. He don't say what he came to say, he don't need to make it loud. Some men speak without a word when they're standing for a crowd. I walked through rooms that felt like this,
where the walls lean in too tight,
but I don't bend for watching eyes,
and I don't scare from silent fights.
I could step and close that space
into clean right here, right now,
but that ain't how this kind works out. And I ain't here to play that out. Let him stand,
let him wait,
let him take
what he came to take.
We don't run,
we don't hide,
we walk out,
we walk out.
Same side. We ain't close enough to touch, but he's close enough to feel, like a weight sitting on your chest, like a truth that don't conceal. He don't say what he came to say, he don't need to make it loud. Some men speak without a word, understanding for a crowd. They ain't hanging back like before,
they ain't keeping out of sight.
the distance we were holding on to
Ain't holding up tonight. You can feel it in the way they move,
closer every mile we take.
some lines don't stretch forever,
Some start to bend, then break. I've seen it close like this before,
where the space just disappears,
where the road don't feel like framing.
just a stretch between your feet.
He don't need to say a thing
He don't need to show his hand,
when someone else is doing the waltzing.
while he's sitting where he stands.
We kept moving,
We kept clean
we kept distance,
in between,
but some things don't stay behind. Some close in
over time.
There ain't no safe distance now.
No space left to breathe it out.
What was far is right here close. Ain't no turning this around.
There ain't no line we can redraw.
No more ground to give or take. don't shake when it gets this tight.
That I know when the road changes.
I'm just driving into a fight.
I ain't looking for what comes next,
but I won't step out this way.
There's a line between running free and choosing where you stay.
So this is it.
Getting close.
No more room.
No more goals.
No more goals.
What was quiet,
now it's clear.
what was distant,
now it's here. There ain't no safe distance now.
no space left to breathe it out.
What was far is right here close. Ain't no turning this around.